Priyanka Chopra Jonas returns to our screens with one of the most expensive series ever made. In true Russo brothers style, Citadel goes from deadly action sequences to giving some comic relief which was reminiscent of their times at Marvel. There's more to it than meets the eye, and fans might be happy to see something interesting once again. Let's dive directly into the action and meet the agents of Citadel. Episode 1 and 2 review. Before coming straight to the question, let's understand Citadel's storyline shown in episodes 1 and 2. Citadel starts in a bullet train, and the first person who pops up is none other than Priyanka Chopra, who is on her mission to retrieve a briefcase full of uranium from a scientist who will sell to anyone. Soon, Richard Madden also enters the scene, and there it is revealed that Richard and Priyanka both work in pairs, and also they have something brewing for each other. However, when Priyanka tries to go ahead with her mission, she came to know that it was all a setup, and their Manticore was first introduced. Priyanka was shown that Citadel's spies around the world are being killed all at once, and Manticore will burn their agency to the ground. There is a fight scene inside the bullet train which ultimately ends with Richard falling into the river and Priyanka Chopra getting shot in her leg and crawling on ashore. However, both Priyanka's and Richard's memory were taken by the Citadel for their and the agency's safety. Then cut to 8 years after. The timeline then shifts to 8 years after, and in that it is shown that Richard is now a family fan who does not remember anything from his past life. On the other hand, Priyanka is in Valencia and working in a restaurant, and she has also forgot everything. Then the character of Dahlia Archer is introduced, and she is the one who is handling the work of Manticore. Manticore is a rival spy agency of Citadel founded by 8 of the wealthiest families in the world. Their mission is to manipulate world events in order to amass more wealth and power. On the other hand, Citadel's foundation was not revealed. However, it was indeed mentioned that Citadel did not work for the CIA or any other government secret organization. It also mentioned that Citadel was created to keep the wrong things and decisions away from the world order. Citadel overview. Citadel takes one of the oldest story cliches imaginable and makes it one of its strongest elements. Citadel is selling itself a slick, mega budget. It cost an estimated $300 million take on the spy genre, but it's not reinventing the wheel either. The series is littered with homages to spy movies and shows such as the Bond franchise or the Bourne Identity, but it manages reuse those tropes in a way that makes them feel a little fresher. Citadel Season 1 opens with a quite literally explosive set piece on a train. This sees Citadel's main characters Nadia and Kane being lured into a trap set by rival spy organization Manticore. The two barely manage to survive, but are left with amnesia thanks to the backstop chip implanted in their brains. This is a failsafe designed to wipe the memories of agents in case they get captured or compromised. And the story catches up with Nadia and Kane 8 years later after they've developed new lives with no memory of being spies. Citadel flips amnesia cliches into a gripping storyline. This is a story beat that both the spy genre and stories in general have been using for decades. In terms of thrillers, the Bourne movies would be the leading examples of the secret agent who lost their memory, but not their skill set. But there's also Total Recall, Blind Spot, and many more. Just about every genre has covered it too, from horror to wacky comedy. Had Citadel involved its main characters conveniently developing amnesia as a way to tease out a mystery, that would be a huge cliche, but making it of Citadel's method to keep its secrets safe adds a new element. The backstop might delete the memories of Citadel agents, but it also backs up those memories into a server so they can be restored later. This might be a sci-fi conceit. It makes sense that a super secretive spy group would go to extreme lengths to protect itself. This sets the main story into motion, as Kane and Nadia only have parts of the puzzle to work with. Nadia's memory is later restored while Kane's isn't, which also creates a unique dynamic between them. When viewers are introduced to Madden's Kane, he's the definition of the slick, suave spy that has been seen a million times already. The amnesia storyline immediately flips that on its head and proves the creatives behind Citadel are aware of all the cliches and are working to subvert them in interesting ways. Citadel is off to a strong start, and if manages to keep subverting old tropes in ways that make the story feel fresh, maybe it can become the franchise Amazon is hoping it will. What do you think about Citadel? Share your thoughts in the comment. Also like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.